Hey, coffee connoisseurs. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Art of Darkness by Utica Coffee Company. Art of Darkness is a low acidity, dark chocolate, tobacco flavored coffee, and I am so excited to get into this bag and try it. But before I do, I have to give a shout out to my friends at Utica Coffee. A while back, I ordered a bag of coffee from them, and I never got around to actually reviewing it, but it came with this cool little postcard that says, "We love your reviews. Keep up the good work and enjoy the team at Utica Coffee." And I just want to say thank you for that because that little bit of love, that little bit of positivity, and that little bit of support meant the world to me at the time, and it still does. And they even sent me a sticker because they know I love stickers. And I've held off on adding this to my collection until I actually got the opportunity to say thank you. So thank you to my friends at Utica Coffee for this. Now, let's get into this coffee. That has a really nice scent to it. Very, very pleasant. I'm getting a bold coffee scent to it. I'm getting a really good and pleasant coffee scent to it. And maybe it's just a figment of my imagination, but I'm also getting like a small tobacco scent. Not like burning cigarette, but like if you've ever just smelled raw tobacco. And maybe a feint of the chocolate. Maybe a feint of the chocolate. But ultimately, this smells like a very nice medium roast coffee, in my opinion. It has the scent of a medium roast. And really excited. I'm really excited to taste this. So, what do you say we go and get this brewing? While I wait for this coffee to brew, I would actually like to talk to you guys a little bit about Utica. Utica Coffee is no stranger to my channel. In fact, it's one of my preferred companies, and that's because the quality is always there, as well as the fact as that they started to source the world's highest quality coffee and roasting it right in Utica, New York in 2005. Their mission, and you can read it right here on the bag, says our mission is to revitalize and give back to the community through responsible business development. And that's something that I can always be on board with as somebody that's grown up in a economically repressed area, much like Utica. I applaud them. And the quality is always there. Utica Coffee has an awesome website with FAQs as well as even brewing instructions for how to properly brew their coffee to get the most and the best quality out of your grind. And that's something that I applaud. If you want to check that out or you want to order some coffee from them, I'll have the link to their website in the description of this video. But there's something else that I want to talk about. I want to give a shout out to my best friend and brother, Gracie. He's the one that actually got me this coffee. In fact, he recently kind of spoiled me, and I wasn't really expecting or prepared for that. Um, Recently, I actually traveled to New York for a baby shower for this best friend who's kind of like a brother to me. And I happened to be in an area very close by Utica. And so the morning of the baby shower, he came to the Airbnb that my dad and I were staying at, and we took off to Utica. And I actually got to go to the storefront in Utica. And let me just say, that was an experience. The building is beautiful. Like, I was blown away by the murals on the side of the building. My dad spoiled me to this shirt. My best friend and brother Gracie got me this coffee, and another bag, and a mug, and this chocolate bar that I'm going to be reviewing at some point in time, possibly in a YouTube short, and this sticker, because once again, he knows that I love stickers. And so I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, Gracie, Heather, thank you so much. Thank you for spoiling me. That was not necessary, but thank you for making memories with me because when I came to support you. I came to be a part of your moment and your memory. And that was enough of an honor for me. I was always happy just making memories. And to my dad, I also want to say thank you for this awesome shirt. And I can't wait to show you guys the back of it. And fun fact, when I put this shirt on to record the video, it smelled just like the coffee shop. And it was amazing. The memories came rushing back. Ultimately, I was just happy to actually be able to go to the coffee shop in person and experience it and show a little bit love back to one of my preferred coffee companies, one that I know the quality is always there. In fact, while I was there, I ordered a coffee. I ordered a black coffee of any kind. I let the barista choose whatever coffee she gave me because I knew the quality was going to be there regardless of what it was. And I wasn't wrong. It was a delicious cup of coffee. So, again, shout out to Gracie and Heather. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to Utica Coffee. Thank you all for all of the love and support. It means more to me than I can ever really express, but from the bottom of my heart, it was humbling and amazing. And I was always more than good with just making memories with my family and friends that feel more like family than friends. So be sure to stick around after the video to see a couple pictures from Utica Coffee Shop and maybe a couple pictures of the baby shower too. And also a huge congratulations to Gracie and Heather. Guys, I am so happy for you and I am so proud of both of you. And I love you guys and you will always have my love and support. And if you guys ever need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. And now that all of that pleasantry is out of the way, let's go get a cup of coffee. So I finally have a cup of this coffee in front of me and I cannot wait to try it. I just want to say though that honestly, this coffee brewed has a very amazing scent to it, and I would say it is as good, if not a little bit better, than how it smelled in the bag. I'm definitely getting more of a coffee scent than like the tobacco scent, but I can't wait to try this, so let's go. Cheers, coffee connoisseurs. Smooth. This is smooth. And when they say low acidity, they mean low acidity. There's not even really much of an afterbite of acidity on my breath after I swallow this cup of coffee. It doesn't it doesn't necessarily taste like a super dark roast coffee, but at the same time it has a similar taste to a dark roast. Ultimately, this is just a really good cup of coffee, and I'm enjoying this black with no sweetener. I'm curious to see what a little bit of sweetener is going to do. Personally, I think it's going to make the dark chocolate pop quite a bit. But if you enjoy black coffee, this is a great cup of coffee. I am not surprised at all that this is a phenomenal cup of coffee. I am surprised a little bit by how smooth it is, right? When you hear Art of Darkness, I immediately go to the typical dark roast, like it's going to have a little bit of bitterness to it. Not that that's really a bad thing, especially me. I enjoy a good dark roast. I enjoy a little bit of bitterness. This is all flavor, and I just can't believe how smooth this is. It is a majestic cup of coffee. Cheers, guys. But I'm really curious to see what a little bit of sweetener is going to do. So, what do you say we go top this cup of coffee off, throw a little bit of sweetener in it, and see what it does? So, I've topped my coffee off and I've put some sweetener in it, and I can't wait to see what the sweetener does to this coffee. So, cheers, everybody. Amazing. It did exactly what I thought it was going to do. It still has a marvelous coffee flavor to it. If there was any hint of an acidic bitterness at all when it was just black, it's gone. It is completely gone. And it definitely popped out the sweet flavor. I would even say that it very much resembles dark chocolate, right? Only sweeter than dark chocolate. If you've ever had a dark chocolate, you know that it has a little bit of a bitter bite to it. It's definitely an acquired taste. While I can't say that this tastes like milk chocolate, it has a very nice flavor to it. Amazing. So I predict that this is going to be how I prefer this coffee, right? A little bit of sweetener, maybe a little bit of sugar. It was great black. It was great black and unsweetened, but with a little bit of sweetener in it, we just made a great coffee amazing. So, as much as I really don't want to do this, I'm going to go throw a little bit of creamer in it because I really want to see what happens. But before I do that, I'm enjoying one more sip of this. That's really good. All right, so we put a little bit of milk in this. I don't actually have any creamer. I very rarely use creamer, but I'm really curious to see what this does. I can't wait to try it. Cheers. That was better than I expected. For somebody that really does not like cream or milk in their coffee, that was better than I anticipated that it was going to be. I knew it was going to be good. I did not know that it was going to be that good. So, weirdly enough, the milk that I put into this, it actually takes a little bit of the sweet flavor away. And it does so in a way that does it justice. Adding the cream to this coffee actually popped out that chocolate flavor. And it did so in a way that takes a little bit away from the sweetness, but you get more of a defined flavor. So when I just had some sugar in it, I had like a hint of a chocolatey taste, but ultimately I was just getting sweet. Granted, I used sugar instead of stevia, but this actually defines the chocolate flavor a little bit. It draws back from the sweetness, but it actually increases the tone of the chocolate flavor. It's still good. In fact, I would say it's great. As somebody that doesn't like cream in my coffee, this is a great cup of coffee. Ultimately, from start to finish, from black and unsweetened to sweetened with some creamer, this has been a great cup of coffee. I'm not really surprised about that. I've always been impressed with the quality of Utica coffee. It's one of the reasons why I keep bringing their coffees back on the channel. But I really just want to put an emphasis on the fact that as somebody that does not like cream or milk in their coffee, this is really good. So naturally, I have to give a big round of applause, congratulations, kudos to Utica Coffee for an amazing blend of coffee. Start to finish, I was impressed all the way through, and I don't want to say that rarely happens, but it rarely happens to the extent that it happened for this coffee. Cheers, guys. But coffee connoisseurs, I think that's all the time that I have for coffee reviews today. Thank you very much for watching. Have you ever tried Utica coffee? Do you want to try it? Have you ever had Art of Darkness? Have you ever been to the Utica coffee shop? Let me know all that down in the comments, and if there's something that you want to see me check out, drop the name and I'll try to find it. Be sure to stick around after the bloopers to see pictures of the trip. I know that's not really going to be everybody's cup of tea. That's not really what this channel is about. So I'm going to put it at the very end. If you don't want to watch it, no hard feelings, believe me. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out, coffee crew. Sitting over here with muscle fatigue shakes because I worked out right before this video, and I'm like, maybe this was not a good idea. I had to do it. I had to text Gracie, and I totally just sent him this picture of me being an absolute goofball. I just need to say that I love this mug. I love how tall it is. I love how much coffee it holds. This is a good mug. I'm the coffee snob and I approve this mug. Maybe I shouldn't have blasted my biceps, triceps, and forearms as hard as I did before doing this video. Like, this is going to be an interesting one. I'm like, I don't know what to do here. What do you say we go top this off and throw a little bit of sweetener in it? Probably sugar this time. I'm out of stevia. Yeah, I need to fix that. I'm not surprised that this is a great cup of I would get the hiccups like right now. Like I can feel it coming on. What is going on right now? What is going on with this video? So I've topped my coffee off and I've actually sweetened it. I can't wait to see what the sweetener is going to do to this coffee. So cheers, everybody. I think I'm turning into a sweetened coffee kind of guy, and I don't really know how I feel about that. So I've topped my coffee off and I've gotten sweet, gotten it sweetened. The words are hard. I play a barbarian in Dungeons and Dragons. The fact that I have trouble just speaking should surprise nobody. Adding the cream to this chocolate, adding the cream to the chocolate. Come on, man. I can't get over how much I like this coffee with the cream in it. Like, that blew my mind. Not the fact that it was good, the fact that I like it as much as I do. Like, this is out of character for me. Suddenly, Zelda.